Alright, it's already on. Fuck. That shit just uploads so quickly. Yo, what the fuck up, Crazy Nation? It's your boy SB repping that Kraayziie. You know what it is? We're back again. Crazy Sports is back. This is episode 1 of the Premier League Roundup, where we just talk about, we're going to be talking about predictions. Obviously, that'll go at the end of the episode. We're going to be talking about the games that happen on the weekend. And yeah, maybe transfer rumors. There's not much transfer rumors nowadays. But yeah, let's just fucking get this shit started. Alright, who do you want to start with? Do we start with, like, Arsenal? Like, do we literally just start, like, by the games in order? Or do you want to go from...
Yeah, we'll go there.
Alright, but... So my team's last, so great. That's going to be fun. We'll go big clubs. So we'll go from, like, Arsenal to like, the big clubs, and then we'll talk about the rest after. Alright. What did you think of Arsenal's game?
Well, I only saw the highlights, and the only highlight I saw was just Emil Smith Rowe. That's it. Just take one shot on goal. So it looks like Arsenal would just trash the whole game.
Bro, Tony, from what I saw, Tony bullied them. They got bullied. Like, it makes sense. Like, you listen how Arsenal fans always want, like, a defender that, like, Sol Campbell. And it makes sense. Because, like, Sol Campbell and even, like, all their other fullbacks, Adams and shit like that, they were always tough. Like, if they couldn't tackle you, they fucking chop you. Like, they hit the... Like, it's like what... What? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Tanganga? Like the guy from Spurs?
Yeah.
Bro, if he got beat, he chopped him. Look what he did to Sterling. Sterling touched the ball in the first minute and he just went bang. He just chopped him and went. And I knew after that tackle, I'm like, Sterling's not getting past this guy ever again. And it never happened. Sterling didn't even try to beat him after that. They should have put Mahrez. They should have swapped sides. Because Mahrez, even if you chop him, he's still going to go. Like, he doesn't give a shit. He's not scared. But anyway, I feel like that's what Arsenal's missing. They're missing a defender like Mertesacker, Koscielny and shit like that. That, even if they miss, like, they might be pretty bad at defending, but they hit you. Any chance they get, they will hit you hard. And it sets an example for the game. It's like, yo, like, this shit's not going to be easy. Like, we're chopping you, and whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I can't really think of one real physical player in the Arsenal team, maybe just besides Thomas Partey. Realistically, I can't think of anybody.
Or Xhaka as well. Xhaka's like that. Xhaka, but see, he's a midfielder. Like, you should have a midfielder like that. To be honest, the hardest tackler, in my opinion, is Tierney.
Yeah.
Like, you watch Tierney and you're like, this guy deserves, even Arsenal fans say, he deserves to be the captain of the team.
Yeah.
I just can't believe the goals. The goals were horrible.
I reckon that first one was a good goal, though. Just the near post sneak finish.
He shouldn't be beat.
To get there, though.
Leno should not be getting beat on the near post. I saw Troops. Troops was dying.
Yeah, the second
Troops
one
was like, what the
Ben
fuck?
White just let it just bounce.
Everyone let it drop. That's the worst part. There was like 4 defenders and one striker, and the one player got to it.
Didn't you
But
say
the
that?
thing is as well, freaking Leno's kind of at fault for pushing out when he doesn't need to.
Wasn't that Tony though? He was like pushing up against him. That's right.
Bro, if you, dude, you're gonna bully him. It's been like that though. Like, I think about Arsenal's like defense. I always remember Hazard bodying Coquelin.
Yeah.
I always remember Costa bullying Gabriel. And just going like, yo, like, you're not stopping me today. And I've noticed that if you play against Arsenal like that, you smash them. Deeney did it years ago. It's like they're a pushover. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's weird. It's weird how they're just like, yeah, just walk through. You could score. Mope.
You would beat them 6-0 like every time back.
Mope as well.
Yeah.
Like, I've noticed if you're a striker, you're excited to play Arsenal because the defense doesn't stick to you. Like they
That's why Lukaku plays.
bro, like even Werner's gonna give him a nightmare. Like, cause even
I think he scored against him last time. I think
Like-
it was like his first Premier League goal.
bro, I'm worried for that team. Like if I'm them, I don't know who to sign. Like who's what? Like if I was them, I would have signed Dunk. Like fuck,
Yeah.
because at least Dunk's mentally strong. Even a Tarkowski of the world, I'd get both of them because they're two fucking amazing defenders.
Yeah.
And even Saliba, like I haven't seen Saliba play, but he seems like a person that has a strong. The only one that's probably strong is Gabriel, but
Yeah.
what do you do?
I remember his debut. He was getting pushed over by Fulham players.
Bro, like, if you're getting bullied, no defense is ever scared.
Mm.
I mean, no attack is ever scared of
yeah.
you. Like, when I see Arsenal, I just see them as a vulnerable club right now. Like, I don't see them going anywhere.
No, yeah, I agree. It's been like that for like the past 2 years, though.
Bro, it's been like that for the past decade.
Like, even though they did win the FA Cup,
Yeah,
the
but
last few years,
no one cares about that shit. Like, no offense to them. They won the FA Cup, but they came, what? 8th?
Eighth, yeah. I mean,
Like-
2019, what, they made the Europa League final, which
And
is-
they got bullied on that
they got
final.
bullied by Chelsea, yeah.
Whenever it comes to games, like,
You
bro,
won.
I'm worried against them for Watford. What about when they play that Dennis guy, Chronics? Bro, he bullied Aston Villa, and Aston Villa have a good defense. Like, he was...
especially that new.
That's what I'm talking about, Dennis.
As well.
Who? No, he's
Dennis as
not a
well.
new player. He's been playing there for
No,
years.
but I'm saying the way he's developing right now.
Nah,
he
bro,
should
that
have
Dennis
told the
guy. That Dennis guy's insane. Bro, that was his debut. And he scored 2 goals. And set up Hernandez's goal. Like, rah, like... It's scary, dude. Like, I'm just worried for Arsenal. Like, I like Arsenal as a club. Like, I like their play style. But my thing, ever since I've seen Arteta as a coach, I don't, like... And it's weird. I'm not even an Arsenal fan, but what is his play style?
I reckon he's just not a good manager right now, at least.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, Tuchel has a play style. Pep
Yeah.
has a play style. Nuno has a play style. It's just sooner than later it's going to develop.
Yeah.
Bielsa has a play style. Brighton have a play style. Like, all of these coaches have their own style of playing. Right? Man U's another one. They don't have their own play style. They just play off their creative players.
Yeah.
If you've noticed, the only way they score is off moments. Like, their goals, the reason their goals are so great are because they're moment goals. They're nothing, like, besides Pogba's goal, Bruno's first goal, where Pogba just put that pass through. But that's another creative moment. If you have creative players, you're lucky enough to have that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm curious to see what's gonna... Arteta looks like he's gonna get sacked. Like, I look at their midfield. Not even that, bro. I don't even think they need a Conte. They need someone that takes control. But the problem is their owners don't do that. That's why they want their owners gone. They're doing a protest this week about the owners again.
What's their owners called? Was it
Kroenke and that. Like,
Yeah.
their biggest problem is that, like, Troops and have been saying it for years. And it's funny because they're like, what do you know about the club? Bro, they spend most of their money about this club. They know more than anyone else. Like, I laugh when I hear, like, the Gary Nevilles of the world and shit go, what do you know? Like, what do you mean, bro? They're the fans.
Yeah.
They buy a season ticket every year. How dare you tell a fan, what do you know? They know more about Arsenal than you.
Yeah.
Like, yes, okay, Arsenal used to be a prestigious club. It's like the Man U fans have become Arsenal fans. What I mean by that is they keep on talking about Ferguson. They can't let go of Ferguson.
You see, like, in the comments and stuff, when someone's like, oh, Man United are washed up, you just see 20 times. I'm like, that was the past, boy. Move on. Type shit.
I've looked at it. Chelsea have won more titles in the last 10 years than everyone else.
Yeah.
Y'all got 15? Yeah, 15 titles. Yeah. And I think Man U or City was like on 12.
I think it's City.
Maybe second, yeah. That would be second.
And that's the thing, like, everyone's saying, oh, after one game, Manchester's red. Relax, bro. We had a horrible start last year, and we still blew out the comp. That's the scary, like, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Like, not that we can't get wins on a row like Man City, but the fact that it's gonna be that easy. Because I look at the teams now, and I could name at least one player or two players in every team that I would be scared of. Which, that's scary, because that's a scary thought in the Premier League. But anyway, Arsenal, good. Actually, no, shout out to Brentford. Brentford smashed it. It was their first time playing. It was their first time playing in the Premier League, and it was their first time playing in their new stadium. So, bro, I said, like I said to Chronics, I predicted it because of they beat Valencia.
Yeah.
Bro,
that's crazy.
Arsenal's not better than Valencia. That I know that for sure. And I was like, but they didn't just beat them, bro. They beat them like 5-0, 5-2, something. It was a crazy score. And I was like, damn. I'm like, they're even out coaching Valencia's coach, which I was like what I noticed about them is they're fearless. They're not scared of playing a big. Like, I want to see them play against us.
They won 2-1, by the way.
But still, whatever.
It's good.
But,
for them.
like, you look at the way they attack, they're fearless. They're not scared of, like, losing.
Yeah.
To me, I would rather, if I was a fan of a small, not a small club, but a club that just got promoted, I would want my team to just attack.
Yeah, no.
Like, okay, yeah, we might, like Leeds, we might concede a lot of goals, but watch, Leeds, the one thing where I give Leeds always credit is they always beat the small clubs. They never struggle against them, which is crazy. Like, that's insane. Like,
and that's what the big clubs do. They tend to struggle against the small.
Yeah, because they don't know how to play against our backline. Yeah. Like, they don't know how to play against a back. Like I said to Chronics about the City game, I go, if City concede first, they're not winning this game. And he goes, how do you know? I'm like, I said about the Champions League. I said about the FA Cup. It's the truth. If City concede first, they can't come back into a game. It's crazy. Like, they're not good at it unless it's Liverpool. Unless it's a big club.
You in the Champions League, but you got the freaking offside goal got disallowed. That's just a little bit luck there.
Which one? In the final? Oh, no, I'm talking about the final. No, but we were winning that game. We scored first. And then we...
but you guys were losing on away goals. That's the thing.
Yeah, but... Yeah, but we were winning that game. And then they scored. That goal lost us the whole game. The goal where fucking Llorente clearly handballs it.
That is true. He does handball that.
He literally heads it into his hand. And just goes, oh, the ball bounced. Oh, easy goal. I remember, I was like, yeah. I was pissed. I was like, yeah, whatever. I just let it go. I was like, you know what? Fuck it.
To be fair, there were some good Champions League games in that Champions League, but I hated that Champions League season so much.
Yeah, because Liverpool won.
Not even that. Like, I mean, there were so many good games. Like Chelsea's like 4-4 against Ajax. Which,
bro, Liverpool.
If we're counting Llorente's handball, we should have won that game.
Liverpool and Barca.
Yeah, true. But
Liverpool had some of the best. I hate Liverpool, but they had some of the best games in that comp.
Yeah.
Bro, like, I still can't get over that quick corner by Trent.
Yeah.
That is that's one of the best players I've ever seen. But anyway, we'll go to who played. We'll go to Man U, obviously. What do you think about Man U?
All I can say is fucking Pogba. That's all I can say.
They didn't look like they should have won that game 5-1.
Bro, what's scary is when Pogba went off.
I was gonna say
they fucking did nothing.
They struggled hard.
They didn't. I swear they didn't even have a shot. Rafinha needs to get his shooting boots on because he missed so many chances. I remember Cody's like Rafinha. Oh. Bedford. Oh fuck! Well, I reckon. Leeds need to go for like a Barkley. They're missing. They should go for Maddison. They're missing a 10. They're missing that piece that could set up Bamford and open the game more to Rafinha. What I noticed was that, bro, fair play to Fred. Fred played an amazing game. He killed the midfield. I hate McTominay, but even McTominay played well.
Yeah, I haven't seen who actually played well besides the highlights because I was.
Bro, they like United though. What scared me about this was what I said to Konix, and Konix agrees. Varane didn't play. Rashford didn't play. Martial came off the bench. Cavani wasn't there.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, they were missing a lot of their players. But as well, it just shows how big of a squad they have now.
Yeah.
Like, that's what scared me. I was like, shit. But then I remember who the coach is. And the reality is that, yeah, they can beat a Leeds. Can they beat City? They have beaten City in the last 3 times with Ole, though. Yeah. My question is, not even City. Can they beat a Chelsea? Can they beat Spurs? Because Spurs are, I don't know what it is about Spurs that give them a struggle. Even this, can they beat Arsenal? Because they didn't even beat Arsenal. They struggled to beat Arsenal, which is fucking weird. Mm-hmm. But I was looking the other day. Even you struggled to beat Arsenal. It's weird. Like you only beat them like 1-0 or 2. It's even City are like that. We struggle to beat them. It's like whenever Arsenal play like us, like the top 6, they like step up their defense by like 100. Mm-hmm. Didn't they beat you last year? Or they drew?
Lampard. I think when Lampard was freaking.
Because wasn't there one where Xhaka scored that belter free kick, or did they lose that game?
There was that one where Saka scored and was dubbed as a fluke.
Do you remember that Xhaka? Who was that against? Wasn't that against you?
Went up to Saka and saying Abraham went up to him. Saying that was a fluke.
Wasn't that was a cross meant to cross it?
Well, wasn't that against you that Xhaka scored that belter free kick?
Was that the FA Cup, maybe?
No. I swear it was at Stamford. Xhaka scored a fucking belter of a free kick last year.
I'm trying to think.
But I don't think Tuchel was in charge. Or Tuchel was in charge and it was a draw.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember.
Xhaka, do you remember that free kick? I remember that free kick like it was yesterday. Because everyone's like,
no, I do now.
Xhaka scored a fucking belter, bro. He hit it in top bins. Yeah. And I was just like, woo! I was like, shit, okay.
Yeah, they were at home. You're talking about
I remember.
That one.
Yeah.
Arsenal were at home.
Okay. I remember when Tuchel came in, he had a couple draws. I was like, please win a game.
Yeah.
Because he drew against Wolves in his first game, and then Arsenal, I think, in the second.
Yeah, because I just remember that goal. But yeah, anyway, like, who talked about United? I feel like I'm just curious to see where they're gonna go with Ole. But like I said, I've sent this to you, and I'll repeat it again because that 3 months is gonna fuck him over so hard. Like, Chronics was complaining about Chelsea playing the top 6, but it's only like 4 games.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like the next 2 or 3 weeks, maybe.
Like, while Man U's is literally the whole top 6 clubs in a row. Alright, I'll tell you what games I'm talking about. It starts from the 19th of September and it finishes to this. It finishes on December the 1st.
Jeez.
So it goes for almost 3 months. Alright, I'll tell you the teams that they play. I'll start it from after Southampton, which is this week, right?
Yeah.
They got Wolves, Newcastle, West Ham, Villa, Everton, Leicester, Liverpool, Tottenham, Man City. Then they get a break with Watford, but Watford at home.
Ooh.
So, and then they got Chelsea at home. Then they play Arsenal. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 games in a row.
And everyone but Watford, finish in the top half of the table?
Yeah, and like, yeah. And Newcastle, but I reckon Newcastle's still a tough game for United. I would say even Wolves might be a tough game for United. Shit, Southampton might be a tough game for United. You never know.
I don't think United like versing teams that sit back.
But, bro, that's 12 games.
Yeah, it's literally 3.
That's 3 months of playing. And then, we forget this. The Champions League is on during then. Imagine they get PSG again.
I'm going to have to buy another subscription to watch the team.
But you know what I mean? Like, imagine if they get, like, a hard group again.
If they get like, something like PSG. Who was it? PSG...
They didn't even get a hard group. They got PSG and Leipzig. And then the other two just... And then, what was the other team? Istanbul.
Yeah. Istanbul.
Is that 4? No.
Yeah,
Who's the other team?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, if they get another hard group, like, that's going to be the interesting part because those games would add on to that.
Yeah.
So that's around 13 games in a row. And then not only that, people got to remember, during that time, international break is on. In each one. So, United might start winning and then they go into international break and they come back and it's not the same team. Because momentum, how many teams has that happened to? Like, was it Leicester or Villa that the international break fucked up their whole momentum last year?
I think it was Leicester.
Like, they went on a win streak and then that happened.
They went from 3rd to where did they finish? 6th?
Yeah. Like 6th, 6th or 7th. And same as Villa, because Villa went from like in the top 4 to like 11th. They finished behind. I swear they finished behind. Wait, did they finish in front of Arsenal or was it Leeds that finished in front of Arsenal?
I think they finished.
I think they both finished behind them. I thought they both finished behind him.
But anyway, like, I'm just curious to see how Man United go this week. Bro, they got Southampton. Honestly, if I was United, not sell all of your strikers, play Bruno up front. Bro, Bruno's a striker at this point. He is not a midfielder. Look at the goals he scored. Bro, he reminds me, I hate to say it, he reminds me of Van Persie. Those moment goals. Because I remember last year, the stupid header that he scored against Leicester. That he should have never fucking scored. Huh?
Even Everton as well.
Yeah, like there's goals that he scores and you're just like, he shouldn't be scoring these, but he gets them in. Like, yeah, of course we make fun that he's a penalty taker and shit like that. But the goals that he does score, they're mostly moment goals. Like, they define the season. Like, you remember him for the season. Except for against the big clubs. He didn't really score, besides Leicester. I remember Leicester's one, like, yesterday, that he scored a header and then he scored a volley. I remember it, and I was just like, fuck, like, fair play. Like, yes, like, even this week, I was like, fair play. Like, of course this idiot's gonna score. But is he gonna do that against the big clubs? Is he gonna do that against everyone this year? But yeah. Shout out to Pogba, bro. Pogba is the coldest. I reckon he's the coldest player in the Prem when he's on form.
100%.
Bro, did you see that pass? That first goal? Fucking hell, bro. No look. He didn't even look at Bruno. He just went, yeah, bang. Go.
It wasn't a look pass. I was looking at it properly.
Huh?
Didn't he also play that pass to Greenwood as well?
He played all of them. I
really
swear he was a part of every goal.
Who scored the 5th goal? Well,
Fred, right?
That who scored the one that Pogba didn't assist? Let's just say that.
Probably Bruno. Bruno had a hat trick.
Yeah, true.
Bruno. Yeah, it would have been one of Bruno's goals because Fred. I remember Pogba set up Fred's goal as well. Yeah, it was just crazy, bro. It was just nasty. Like that guy, bro. No wonder why PSG want him. Like, not only that, he's from Paris. I don't think people know that. Like, he's actually from Paris.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll move on to yous, I guess.
I thought we were going to go to Leicester.
No, we're going to yous.
Yeah, alright. What? 3-0. I predicted 4-1. So
I don't remember what I
predicted just a win.
But I don't remember what I predicted.
I think you would have predicted this.
Oh, I predicted a fucking beating.
Yeah, you predicted 3-0.
Gang, gang, gang,
gang.
Yeah, I got Brentford as well, 2-0.
I think I got every prediction right, but 2. I think, which were both draws that I chose that weren't draws.
And Arsenal.
No, I did, yeah.
Arsenal. Yeah.
That's still not bad.
But still, yeah, like even mine, I was looking at mine the other day. Like, because I did it on a bet slip. And I was like, yo, you know what? Like, I didn't even go that bad. I think I got like 4.
I predicted 1, 2,
because I got
3,
I got
4,
City right as well.
5.
I knew City were gonna lose. Do you know why I knew City were gonna lose? After the Leicester game. If you watched the Leicester game, that gave you everything that you needed to know. I was like, okay, City's not winning.
What did I tell you though? I told you, I was like, Watford are gonna win. You're like, are they? I was like, yeah, they will.
That was crazy.
I predicted 7 out of 9.
There you go. He got 7 out of 9. What did I get then? Yeah, because he has all of it in front of him.
I got 7 out of 9?
He got 7 out of 9.
I got 7 out of 9 because
you probably got the same.
Spurs for the draw, and I predicted Villa for the win instead of Watford.
I think I got 6 out of 9 because I know I got 3 wrong.
You predicted Brentford 1. You predicted the draw between United and Leeds.
Oh yeah, that's me. Or
you
him.
Predicted Leicester to win, Chelsea to win, Villa to win, draw between Everton and Southampton, Burnley win, Liverpool win, West Ham win, and Spurs win.
Got like
right there,
5?
you probably got 4 or 5 out of 9.
Which I'll take that.
Tarkin got Arsenal for the win, draw with Leeds, Leicester win, Chelsea win, Watford win, Everton win, Brighton win, Liverpool win, West Ham draw, and Spurs City win. So you got like 3 or 4 right as well.
That's more than 3. Didn't Everton win?
1, 2,
Everton,
3,
Chelsea,
4, 5. Sorry,
Everton.
6.
Yeah, I was about to say like Everton, Chelsea.
That's 6 out of 9.
The ones I did get right were pretty good though, like Watford.
The ones that you don't expect, you got right.
Yeah, that's why I like taking the risks.
Alright, well that's why I took Brentford, because I was like, you know what, Brentford are at home. Like I just heard the previews, and I was like, oh well, Brentford are at home. Not only that, They haven't played at their stadium. And as well, I didn't know that was their first Premier League game. Ever.
Yeah.
Like, they've never been in the Premier League. So that on its own would have been what motivated them.
And everyone
Story
thought
freaking.
Yeah, like,
Story right there.
that's like, yo, like, what? Like, that's crazy. I was like, oh, okay, like, so, like, they're like Leicester.
Yeah.
Like, when Leicester came up, they weren't in the Premier League at any point. But anyway, who are we going with? Chelsea. Alright, you go. Use the Chelsea fans.
Well, what I want to say is I want to see Trevor Chalobah play more.
I reckon he will. He will now.
I don't
What
think he'll
position is he?
Centre
he's
back, or right
centre
back, I
back.
think.
I think he plays right back, centre back, and defensive mid.
Because, like, what did he play that game?
In the
Centre back.
Super Cup, when he played, he was a centre back.
Yeah, he plays centre
And
back.
this game as well, centre back.
So he's like a
That's-
Louise. He just
Yeah,
goes
I saw-
forward.
I think I saw him play back when he was at Huddersfield in like 2019. I think he was like the defensive mid because I remember him playing just behind Moy when Moy was at Huddersfield. Still.
Because there's, how many are there? There's 3 of them, right? Or 2?
3 of the brothers.
Yeah, like the brothers.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them, right?
And Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, that's all I know.
I think there's one more. But anyway, like, he played well though. He played a really good game.
He
see
took
how
his
much
start
of a
by
story
the
that was?
freaking. He took his start by the fucking.
But as well, you did play Palace.
Yeah.
Palace is shit.
No.
Vieira's getting sacked this year.
Yeah,
No-
that
no-
is
Bro, they haven't. Have they bought anyone?
they bought Gurhi.
That striker, that French striker.
Why? They don't need any more strikers. They need defense. How can you play Kouyaté as a... Bleh, I bit
As a
my
centre
tongue.
back.
How can you play Kouyaté as a centre back? He's horrible. He's too slow.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
He's horrible.
Shit, I forgot.
By the Vieira. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Vieira, first one to go. Or Arteta. It's between them two already.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Two Arsenal connected.
Two Arsenal connections right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, but overall that game was
Chelsea?
Freaking Mason. Actually, yeah, Mason Mount. Everybody played well. Freaking. There's at times that Pulisic is a little bit to me sluggish, and that's
but
where I reckon. That's why I reckon we're missing freaking Ziyech.
Yeah.
That's why I reckon we're missing him because he's so creative when it comes to passing and stuff.
I remember what I was gonna say. Have you heard this story about like Chalobah's goal and what it means to him and stuff? Back in 2016, when
He promised his mum. He promised his mum.
he was
That's
like,
what I saw.
"Mom, I promise I'll make it." First Premier League game, he scores a goal. Like
It's
first Premier
crazy
League.
how many of Chelsea's players are academy.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. That's one of the coolest stories, like, in the Prem. Is that...
we got Reece James, Mason Mount. Obviously, Tammy Abraham, he's gone. He's parted ways with us and gone to Roma.
Which is
Hudson Odoi. There's like 5 or 6.
Chalobah?
Easily 5 or 6 players.
Yeah.
Is
from
there
the
more?
Chelsea youth.
Then there's Chalobah. Then who else is there? Gilmore's
Even
on-
that. What's it called? What's that guy's name? The one that played against Spurs in the friendly. Just trying to remember. It's not Broja or whatever.
Oh yeah. That's him. The striker.
The one, the one that's meant to be like a midfielder that came on and he played as a striker.
Was he Albanian?
He's gone to Southampton for the.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember what his name.
He played
is,
good. He played very good.
Yeah. What's his name? He got our player of the season for
For the
academy.
youth.
For the academy. Yeah. I
Just
can't
trying
remember
to
what
think what's his name as well.
It's like something Emmy or something like that. At the end.
This is fun.
No, I actually can't remember. I was looking at him.
Just
I was
search the player of the year last year for the academy. Wouldn't that be? That would show up straight away.
Yeah, Tino Livramento. That's it.
Fucking Emmy. Where'd you get Emmy from? That's
I
a
don't
way.
know.
That's
Yeah,
way
that's
off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious to see who do you play? Arsenal, right?
Arsenal.
It's either gonna be an interesting game or it's gonna be a very fucking boring game.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Where's it at? It's at Emirates, right?
It's at Arsenal.
I think it's at Emirates. Yeah, I'm predicting 1-0 there for Chelsea.
We're doing that later, mate. Not yet. But yeah, Alonso with the belter.
That's the guy I'm talking. It's Angerin. That's the guy I'm thinking about.
Okay.
Angerin, yeah.
But yeah, Alonso scored a fucking belter. Was there anything?
Everybody played good, but I'm hoping to see Lukaku prove himself wrong after 10 years. Didn't get given a chance when he was
10 years. He got a chance at United. Oh, talking about Chelsea.
I'm talking about Chelsea. Andre Villas-Boas didn't really give him a go, but you can't really expect anything when Drogba was still pretty much and Nelka was still.
Didn't you get rid of him and then you won the Champions League? Wasn't he on loan when you won the Champions League?
He would have probably been on loan at West Brom at that time. Then after Mourinho
came back, so they didn't do anything wrong. Like, I reckon with him, after the situation with the penalty, he had to go from Chelsea.
Yeah.
He had to. Because Lukaku would have had the biggest expectation out of any Chelsea player I've seen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because he had, like you said, he has to back up Drogba, who's probably the best striker you have ever had when it comes to moments. Who gives a fuck about the goals? Like everyone says, oh well, he doesn't have as many goals. But when it comes to moments, I can name at least 20
in almost every final.
Every big game he was there.
Yeah.
And for me, like, they had to get rid of Lukaku. It's like the same thing with De Bruyne. It's the same thing with Salah. You just had to get rid of them. Because if you kept them, they would have done nothing in their careers. Look how many of them went away and did amazing. And it's not, oh, well, they could have done it at Chelsea. No, they couldn't have. Salah would have never replaced Willian.
Willian was, at that time,
one of the best players for Chelsea.
Yeah.
And then not only that, you had Maluda. Was Maluda there?
Maluda would have left right after.
Hazard would have just came.
Hazard just came. Who was playing
just when we bought? He came at the same time when we bought Cesar Spilicueta.
Yeah,
that same year.
So it's like, where do you put him? I swear, wait, I'm so confused. I swear Maluda kept them out of that lineup. He must have, because who was the left wing? If it wasn't Hazard.
I'm just trying to think now.
Wasn't it Maluda? It would have to be.
Because what happened is.
Or was it Pedro? No, because Pedro came in after.
Pedro came in like right after we won the league with Mourinho.
Yeah,
that's when he got bought.
Well, I know when Hazard came, he was a.
Yeah, but who was there before him?
I'm gonna find out.
What year was that?
On my time. 2013 is when Hazard came.
Oh yeah, sorry, freaking thing still would have been with us.
Maluda would have been there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, still at that time we had.
Maluda wasn't he part of the Champions League squad?
Actually, sorry, that'd be 2012.
Because Sturridge would have been there as well.
Schürrle
at that time.
Probably Schürrle probably would have been there as well. Hold on, I'm checking the team now. Alright, midfielders. You would have had Maluda. And Mata. So De Bruyne couldn't even come into that team because Mata's there. Yeah. You got Mata, Lampard, Maluda, Moreira. You had Torres, Drogba, Kalu. Fuck, bro. And there's the other one. Kalu would have been the right. Either way, Maluda would have been the left. Kalu would have been the right. Kalu would have been the left, Maluda would have been the right. Because they always played together as like a partnership. It was crazy how good they were together, actually.
I wish I was watching.
And I swear Maluda was one of the best wingers in the world at the time he was playing for Chelsea. Like, he was like your reliable one. So it's like, of course they're going to send a Salah and all that shit on loan. Because they can't put him. They wouldn't even... And as well, I don't think Salah would be the player he is today if he stayed at Chelsea.
Yeah, I
I
don't
know
think
we
he
still
would
have
be.
freaking Atsu back then as well.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, they would have had to send them away. Lukaku had to come up after Drogba and Torres. You're telling me... Huh?
Even though Shevchenko didn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, this is the forwards. Torres, Drogba, Lukaku, Kalu, and Sturridge.
Anelka gone by then?
Anelka was gone.
Yeah.
But look at that squad.
Yeah.
How is Lukaku at 19 going to play in this squad?
Yeah, I guess yeah.
He ain't playing over Torres, who just won the World Cup.
Yeah.
And the Euros, back to
Yeah, I
back.
was gonna say, yeah, and the Euros.
He ain't playing over him. Like, no. Huh?
And the Olympics, I think. Didn't they win the Olympics too?
I don't think so. But it's like, you get what I mean? Like, he's never playing over them. Like, no. But anyway, like, it's just... They had...
Wait,
Huh?
my head's hurting. I don't even know who won the Olympics this year.
Brazil. That's why Richarlison has the gold hair.
Again, back to back.
Bro,
Enough.
Richarlison... I think Richarlison's going to be a problem this year. Can I say that?
I mean, he always kind of has been.
No, but I think consistent.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like he's going to be consistent this year. Alright, after fucking Chelsea, we got... Who else played? Was there any other big club that played during that thing?
Liverpool.
Ah, yeah, we'll go Liverpool. Honestly, the score shouldn't be... The score doesn't tell... Sorry, this is what I was meant to say. The score doesn't tell the full story. If you watch... I watched the game. The opening half, I am not joking, Norwich ran through him. Cantwell had all of their defenders on ropes. Cantwell was fucking everywhere. He was everywhere. Like, it was insane. He got the ball all the time.
What about Gilmore? Did he start or did he come?
Gilmore started, but I wasn't really paying attention to him because all I could hear was Cantwell. Like, Cantwell kept on getting the ball.
Yeah.
They just couldn't finish. I'm sorry,
that's the Villa
Pookie
trying
is
to get in.
fucking shit. Yeah, but my thing, I don't get... Villa don't need that. Villa should focus on their defense, not their attack. Their attack's great. You got El Ghazi. Is Trezeguet still there?
Yeah, I think he's still
You got Trezeguet, Traore, Buendia, Watkins, Ings.
Oh,
What
yeah, Ings is in it.
What else do you want? Why do you need Cantwell for? For what? They need mids. They're missing a Barkley. Like, once again, Barkley made that much of a... Honestly, fuck Chelsea. Sell him. Like, sell him to Villa.
I think they might be doing that now.
Like, they
I
should
heard
go
that
for
thing,
him.
yeah.
Oh,
Chelsea,
and
they
Bailey.
Three players.
And Bailey. And you're telling me they want Cantwell as well? Why? They don't need him. I saw they want Ward-Prowse, which... Shit. If they get Ward-Prowse... Woo! Ward-Prowse crossing the ball to Ollie Watkins in the air? Bruh.
I'm a disaster. It's a disaster for the other club.
Bruh, like... Anyway, Liverpool... I was very happy to see Firmino score.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was good to see Firmino score, because I don't remember the last time Firmino had... Huh?
It took him almost a year ago that he last time scored.
What? What'd you say?
A Salah assist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Bro,
assisted
Salah
every goal.
fucking... and scored. Didn't he score one?
That touch that
He scored a pen, right?
No,
Nah, it
that
was a
touch
really
that
good
he
goal.
scored, he touched it with his left, and he shot and curved.
Oh, the
corner.
Jota one was hilarious. They gave him an assist when it was a horrible touch. And it landed to Jota's feet. Like, what?
And he
That's.
just
I remember I was watching Reds, and Reds is like, how the fuck is that an assist? You're telling me that's an assist? He took a bad touch and it landed on his feet. I really don't know how Liverpool are gonna set up their team.
Yeah.
Like, after the way Firmino played, do you play Jota or do you play Firmino? You can't you can't play both of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say Liverpool is probably the team in the Premier League that I pay attention to the least. I don't care about Liverpool at all.
Mate, you should.
I know, but
They're gonna be up. They're gonna be up there again.
they just don't appeal to me.
Bro, they won without Fabinho, without Thiago. Like, their whole midfield, their midfield was Ox, Milner, and Keita. That's why they got ran through. Honestly, that's why they got ran through. But Virgil played very well. Actually, Virgil played really well. I was really impressed to see Virgil. Huh?
Is that his first game back?
Yeah.
Like, in the Prem, yeah.
In the Prem,
But
yes.
pre-season, he's played all of it. He would do stints. He would go for like first 45, but that was his full 90. Virgil, dude. I can see why they miss Virgil. Bro, Virgil is probably the best passing defender in the league.
Yeah.
I'll say why. Brother, Salah and Mane got so many chances from just a long ball. He just put it through. He just went bang. He just, like, you know, like how Pogba does it. He just kicks it through. And run onto it. Put it down. Mane looks like he's back to him old self, I guess. He's getting there. It's just he can't find it. He can't finish. He's becoming like Werner. It's like he just can't finish. But Liverpool, I'm always going to be scared of Liverpool, man. Like, Liverpool have a good team. They have a solid defense this year. They got an amazing goalkeeper. I can't say Alisson's a shit goalkeeper. It's just interesting. Like, Liverpool, to me, like,
I was gonna say that chance that one of the Norwich players had. Who was it that shot close range and Alisson made a double save?
Probably Pookie. Or Cantwell.
It was fucking. They shot.
To be honest, Norwich's strikers. I don't know, man. I don't see Norwich staying up. Not with Pookie up front.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bro, you need a goal scorer that scores at least 20 goals to stay up in the Prem. And everyone says, well, how did Lee stay up? Because Bamford scored around 15 to 16 goals. Spurs want Bamford. That says a lot. Bro, I hope Spurs buy him. Because then fucking Leeds can actually buy a good striker. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Bamford. I like his pressing and all that stuff, but I reckon Bielsa could get a fucking bargain from him. Yeah. And it'll be interesting because if you've noticed, like, Bielsa isn't scared of bringing, like, a big name here to Leeds, which is crazy. Like, he's got that pull.
Yeah.
But anyway, after them, I guess we'll just go to City.
Most boring game of the week, I reckon.
I said that as well, bro. I love City, but it was fucking.
The only person I was
all that possession, but nothing. It didn't work out.
Not only that, they don't shoot.
And that's when I say Myers was a fucking. Looking at Myers' highlights.
Mate, fuck Myers. Fuck Myers. He should have scored at least 3 goals, huh?
So I'm gonna tell him that I've got him on.
Bro, he missed that volley. Mate, no one near him. All he had to do was and Fernando Torres. Bro.
It's weird. You played him up front, right?
He's always plays up front for us.
Yeah.
It's funny, like you said. Gabriel Jesus is a backup.
To a winger that's playing striker.
Yeah, we crossed the ball in the air to Fernan Torres. And as well, Fernandinho, where he missed the fucking corner. It's all just coming back to me. Grealish missed the one-on-one, where he fucking ran past everyone, and Weak shot it straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Like, bro.
I want to change the game, though, a little bit, when he came on.
No. If we're being honest, no.
Oh, yeah, I think he came on for Grealish, I'm pretty sure.
No, him and Grealish were on at the same time. He came on for... Not even Gundo. Gundo missed like 4 chances as well. Bro, I was pissed. Like, that's why I cut the live short.
Yeah,
I was like, nah, fuck this. Pause. Nah, but it was boring. Huh?
Did you do that at halftime? Because I saw it went for like 45 minutes.
It was boring though. It picked up in the second half. And this shit. Why are we still starting Mendy over Zinchenko?
Yeah,
Zinchenko.
Apparently, people are saying they reckon Mendy's the worst left back in the league right now because of that.
He's not. There's 100 times worse. I can name a few that are worse. Bunda's one.
Nah, bro, you don't disrespect Bunda. No.
Yeah.
No.
He's like Maguire. He plays better for England than Manchester United. Bro, honestly, why don't City buy Tellers? Tellers is just sitting on the bench. Bro, it pisses me off. Like,
you might as well just keep your fucking Brendan Williams and just fucking buy him.
Yeah.
Literally, you can just buy him then.
United made what? How many signings last year? Who did they bring in? They brought Van der Beek,
Tellers. That's it.
And
Hendo, right? Was Hendo a signing or they brought him back on loan, right?
They brought him back from loan, yeah. But yeah, both of them don't play. What was the point? Just for them to warm their bench?
Yeah. I reckon they bought both of them because then no one else could have him. Because I swear yous wanted him. Yous were going to buy him over Chilwell.
That was crazy, the Tellers situation.
Weren't yous going to buy Tellers over Chilwell?
Yeah,
and then they bought him, and then you bought Chilwell as a reaction.
No, what happened is we went to buy him, and then just apparently he was like about to join PSG. Tellers was about to join PSG, and then just
fuck me if he joined PSG. Yeah. Imagine that team now with him in that lineup. He makes that last spot. Now they have Bernat there, like. They could have had.
PSG feels like an NBA transfer window. They can just get whoever.
But that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Why buy someone expensive? Like, see, I don't get why Dortmund are letting Haaland not go now.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you rather sell him for 100 mil than 70?
Yeah, true.
It's like the Sancho thing. They sold Sancho for 70 when they could have sold him for 100.
I think it was even more than 100 too.
Yeah, it would have been
130.
Yeah.
And it's like, who's running Dortmund's club? But as well, they're getting good replacements. But they got smashed today by Bayern.
Yeah.
They got fucking.
Yeah. Wasn't it
shout out
that they lost?
3-1.
3-1.
Royce scored.
Royce's goal.
Yeah. But bro, Bayern are fucking. They're a different breed, bro. And then they're gonna get their boy. I see it in the stars already. They're getting Haaland.
Yeah.
They're gonna get Haaland, and that's the replacement for Lewandowski, and that's a perfect replacement for Lewandowski.
And get him cheap as well.
Yep. 70 mil? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Do you know why they're accepting? Do you know why they're accepting it? Have you heard why? It's because the agents, his agent, his manager and shit, get more money. That's why they want that. Because they buy him for 70 mil, but his wages go by fucking. It's gonna be like Messi's wages. They reckon. Who was it that there was? they'll talk about Pogba's wages. That PSG are offering him like 900. Yeah, but in Australian dollars, it's 900 million. 900 something
it's almost
mil.
a mil a week. It's almost a mil a week. Yeah.
No, sorry, yeah, 976,000 in Australia. That's how much it is.
Bro, that's like a house. A good house.
But my brother was saying, he's like, what the fuck do they do with this money?
Yeah, what do they do with it?
Probably
Honestly.
invest.
You can only invest so
Like-
much of your money.
Like, I know Messi's wife and Suarez's wife have a partnership of a store in Spain.
Yeah.
And that's why I remember, because Suarez was meant to go to Inter. He was meant to go to Inter to replace... Last year, you know, when they did this whole thing about letting Suarez go?
Yeah.
He was going to go to Inter, but it got declined because of his wife. His wife's like, how the hell am I meant to run a store over in Italy, even though Italy and Spain aren't really that far away from each other? Like, they're actually like, no, seriously, they're like walking distance. Like, it's ridiculous how close Italy and Spain actually are to each other. It's just like a train. But anyway, like, it's just interesting to hear that. But yeah, he was meant to go to Inter. Which, fuck. Which in a way, he would have won a title. He won one at Atletico. He would have won one at Inter. Martinez, Lukaku, and Suarez together.
That would be disgusting.
With Hakimi crossing the ball into them. Like even today, this week, Atletico won and Suarez didn't even play. Carrera scored. It was like, oh fuck, like. But anyway, after Liverpool, oh no, we went to City, right? Yeah, we were a disaster. That's all I can say. But I don't believe what everyone's saying, because everyone's like, oh, if City don't get a striker, they're gonna get smashed and all that stuff. Bro, it's the first game of the season. Yeah. That's what it is. And I want to know, I hate Pep for this, why is Laporte not playing? What has Laporte done to Pep? Like, mate, Ali's fucking your daughter, not Laporte. Why are you so mad with him? Like, I don't get it. Laporte doesn't even play for City anymore. Technically, like, he's like our Van de Beek. We have him there just to have him there. But we don't use him, even though he's one of the best centre backs in the world.
Yeah.
And it's just weird. Like, I don't even think they've ever used him and Diaz together.
I think they
just
have
once or twice, I think.
Like,
did they not do that in the final of the Champions League?
No, it was Stones.
Oh.
Do you remember it was Stones and but they went on a 17-game win streak in the Prem.
Yeah, true.
Like, it was weird. Like, everyone thought he was going to use the Prem team, which was Cancelo and all that together. Like, to me, I would play Cancelo and Walker. Play one on the right, one on the left. Cancelo can kick with both feet. You can see it. Do you know what? That pissed me off about Mendy. Mendy always went to his left foot, but he doesn't know how to kick with his left foot. How are you a professional player? All you fucking do in your life is kick a fucking ball. And you don't know how to kick with both feet?
Yeah. Even I can.
But, like, bro, but you're professional. That's worse. You get paid to do this shit. Like, you don't have to worry about, like, besides, like, taxes and shit, that's it. But you have a legal team for that.
Yeah.
All you have to do is kick with one, kick with the other. Kick like a kid, bro. Like, I don't get it. Like, I was shit with kicking my left foot. But I still know how to cross. I was still able to cross with my left foot.
Yeah.
Not as good as my right, but I was still able to cross. And that
I was better with my left foot.
That amazes me. Like, how is it possible that you're a professional player, you don't know how to kick with your both feet? Yeah. We'll go short about the other teams. Leicester's game was boring. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't like Leicester's game.
I didn't watch it.
Me and Chronix watched the bits of it. To me, the best game of the week was probably Watford.
Yeah.
And if not,
The Everton
Newcastle.
one looked alright.
I'd
Newcastle.
probably say Newcastle and West Ham as well.
Yeah, true. What was it, 4-2?
Yeah,
4-2, yeah.
Newcastle. Newcastle. West Ham came back from behind.
True. Yeah,
Didn't
from
they
Fuck
come
it.
back from the time twice?
Fucking Chronix's best mate, not Soyuncu, Suchek again. Bro, Antonio missed that fucking penalty. I was pissed. My fantasy team, if he scored, oh my god, he would have scored 2 goals. Bro, I would have hit 100. I just missed out. I got 98.
Jeez.
I was pissed. I was like, fuck. Ben Rama's looking good.
Yeah.
I'm excited, bro. If Ben Rama. Oh! Did any of you watch the highlights of that game?
Of which one?
Of Newcastle?
Yeah.
Did you see that run by Bowman?
Nah, I don't remember.
Bowman fucking ran through everyone from halfway, and he just missed. It would have been one of the best goals I've ever seen in a Prem. He literally ripped everyone, and he couldn't score.
So he almost done a Son.
Better than Son. He ran through like almost every player. It was crazy. I want to see if I can actually pull it up because I want to show
Don't
you.
remind me of that Son goal, please.
Why?
Oh. Are we talking about the one against Chelsea? That one?
Burnley.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the one he scored against Chelsea because he did one against Chelsea as well.
Fucking hell, you said Chelsea and I searched up Chelsea for some reason. What's his name? Is it Bowman?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Jared.
Bowman, yeah.
I thought it was Bowen.
That's why I was asking because I don't remember.
I think Bowen or Bowman, one of the two.
Bowen.
I think it's Jared Bowen.
Yeah, Bowen. Yeah. This week.
Where did he come from? Was it Hull?
I have no idea, but
Yeah, it was.
if no one has this fucking play, I am so disappointed in the world because he fucking ran through. He should have scored. Like, it actually pissed me off. I was like, how dare you not score? Like, he should have scored. It was such a beautiful play. Nah, of course no one has it. I'm so disgraced by this
You
world.
could probably get it through the extended highlights.
No, but no one has it though. They fuck with. Oh wow, yeah. Because that's what I want to see. I want to see your FIFA highlights. Yep, that's the one that I want. Anyway, I'll see if I can find it later. But yeah, they played well. Is anyone else to real importance? Oh wow, we didn't even give credit to Spurs. By the way, Spurs played well. Beautiful goal by Son. I noticed after that goal, I noticed after that goal, Son just started shooting.
Yeah.
Like, he just started to shoot. He was like, you know what? Like, if we're going to win, you know what? I got a new one for one to watch this year.
Who?
Dele Alli. Bro, the way he played, that was a different Dele Alli on the field.
He plays with some confidence.
Yeah, like, I was watching it, I'm like, okay. I'm like, this reminds me of old Dele Alli.
Yeah.
That's what you need. They need old Dele Alli. If they get old Dele Alli with consistent goals.
I reckon he was at the time one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. When he won the PFA, right? The young player.
Yeah.
He was a fucking machine, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's move on to predictions. There's not really much else to talk about.
You don't want to bring up Everton and all that, all the other teams, or?
Everton played well. What else is there to say? They came back from behind and they played well. Not really much to say about Everton. Like, fair play. Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison played well. Like, and Decore scored a fucking belter.
Not even Brighton, not even freaking...
You know what? One person I want to talk about. Bro, that Armstrong cunt? Oh my god, he's going to be scary this year. I can see why Chronics brought him up about that transfer last week.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, there was this one play, they played it back to the keeper, and Armstrong just went... He fucking bolted and just missed the ball like this. I was like, And Pickford yelled at the team like, "Don't ever kick the ball back to me when this guy's playing." Like, he literally just missed the ball by that much.
Yeah.
The guy's like 5'6".
He's
He
quick
can
though.
fucking run. He can run. That's why he's like fucking one of the top. Yeah, pretty much.
Bro, Maguire's gonna struggle against this kid.
You'll probably get murked, Maguire.
Bro, they can't play Maguire and Lindelof. Not against him. He'll rip him. He'll rip him apart. And as well, Che Adams. I feel like a lot of people don't respect Che Adams. But Che Adams is a really good striker. And as well, he set up the goal.
He's right now. I reckon since Ings gone, I reckon he'll have a little bit more freedom.
Where did Che Adams come from?
We were talking about this before.
We have spoken about this one.
Was it Birmingham?
Hold up, I'll tell you.
I know they were blue.
Yeah.
So that's all I know.
Yeah, Birmingham.
Birmingham? Yeah, okay. Because I feel like I remember he went this. Didn't he go the same year as
Because it's like Watkins. Watkins is from Brentford.
Yeah.
And who else? And Benrahma, right?
Yeah.
I remember that. I was like, bro.
Imagine Brentford with both of them right now.
I was saying that to Chronics. I can imagine Tony and
Gary
and Watkins. Oh my god.
And have
Benrahma,
whatever his name, behind him as well, and even Benrahma as well. They have the most scariest team. They would be definitely top 10 contention for sure.
I think they're like, I hate to say it, but I feel like that guy that plays them now, that
Mbama.
Like, bro, that guy is scary. But anyway, let's go to predictions. Okay.
First game is Liverpool-Burnley. I think
that's
Liverpool walk in the park with that one.
What do you reckon?
It is at Anfield, but if it was at Turf Moor, I'd put it a bit of a harder game. But
I reckon 3-1 Liverpool.
I
reckon Burnley will score. I reckon Wood somehow scores.
I'm just gonna go safe and say 2-0.
I'll probably say 3-0.
You reckon they'll score?
Nah, I don't reckon they'll score.
I don't think they've got that in the bag.
Brother, y'all don't know Burnley, mate. Tarkowski in the air, lad. Bro, have you seen the new rule?
What?
That you're allowed to be more pushable in the box? Did you see Tarkowski's goal? Tarkowski ran over Mope and scored.
Yeah.
And Mope's like, what the fuck? You can be more aggressive in the box. Bro, Burnley are going to have a park with that. Burnley's one of the most aggressive teams in the comp. So imagine Salah is marking Tarkowski. Boosh! Get dropped, lad. Like,
yeah, maybe
I reckon they'll score. They'll score. Look, hey, they struggled against Norwich. I know Norwich didn't score, but they struggled against Norwich. The thing with Burnley is if they get corners. Like,
they've got
like besides obviously Van Dijk, but like, I don't know, I reckon they'll concede somehow. The thing is, penalties are less likely to happen this year, seems like. There wasn't many penalties at all.
Was it only Antonius?
I think so. Right?
And he missed it.
No one else had a penalty, eh? Or did you have a penalty? No, you didn't get one.
Pulisic.
Anyway, next game is Newcastle and who?
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa at home. I
got Newcastle 3-2.
I've got Newcastle 1-1. That doesn't make sense. I meant to say 1-0. I meant to say 1-0. But yeah.
Honestly, I reckon 2-2.
That'd be a good game.
I just don't see Villa. I feel like Villa's team's going to take a while.
I reckon we're going to see a lot of chances missed in this game.
I don't know, man. The way Wilson was fucking playing. And as well, Willock will play. That's why I feel like they're going to win. Willock Bro, that lineup, Willock, I hate Wilson, but Willock, Wilson, Almarion, and probably St. Maxim.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a
That's just
beautiful front line.
Yeah.
Like, and it's quick. I feel like people don't understand how quick Almarion is with the ball. Almiron,
Plus,
sorry.
are they still getting that freaking Santiago Muniz guy as well?
I don't know.
The one that
You keep on talking about him.
apparently I don't know if you heard of it, Tarkin. Apparently
Munoz.
rumored to be getting.
Munoz. Stay with me.
Sorry,
Munoz. Yes, there we go. Not Munoz. Munoz. Because it's not that the player, the other one, the one of goal is Munoz, but his is Oz. It's an O, not an E. But yeah, anyway, Brentford, who are they playing?
I reckon Brentford.
I got Brentford 3-0.
Yeah, I was saying Brentford 2-0.
I reckon 2-0.
I got 3. I reckon Tony's gonna score a couple of goals. Or even more, bro. Like, I hate Palace. I reckon Palace are the worst team in the comp. Like, they have nothing. They got rid of Townsend, who was a very, like, solid player. See, if Eze was playing, I would say so, but Eze's not even. I think Eze's injured.
Yeah. Did Zaha even play against Chelsea? Like, I know he did, but did he? Like, you know what I mean?
We had a holiday.
Yeah. He was
Everton.
Everton Leeds.
Ooh.
I got Everton 3-1.
I'm saying 2-1 to Everton.
I'll probably say 2-1 Everton as well.
I got 3-1 because I feel like, bro, the way Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin are looking already, bro, I love that combination. And with Townsend as well in that midfield, Townsend brought something, bro. Like, their team, and Digne, and like they got a solid. I love the squad of Everton's.
Same.
I'm really excited to see what Benitez is gonna do with this squad.
I wonder what they're gonna do with Guilty Sigurdsson.
Fuck him. Who cares about him? No one wants to talk about him.
He wasn't in the squad, was he?
No.
Good. Okay, good.
Played.
Were like, okay, is he in the lineup?
Who's City playing?
Norwich. You guys will win.
I got City
Last
2.
time you played, he's lost, right?
I got City. Yeah, I got City 2-1.
Yeah, I've got City.
I'll probably say 2-0 or 3-0.
We'll concede. We will concede.
I'm saying
I'll go 3-1.
We will. I reckon we will concede. City's
that's a good
City's defense falls asleep for a second, and they always do it. Watch Pookie score fucking 2 goals. Watch it. Some shit like that. Watch Pookie.
Again.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't get me started. Like, bro, talking about the Spurs game, Bergwijn should have scored against City. He missed that fucking beautiful chance. I was so upset. But anyway, who's this next game? Because I only have draw, but I don't know who.
Brighton and Watford.
I got a 2-0 draw.
Yeah, I was gonna go 2-1 to Brighton. I'm going 2-1 to Brighton.
Well. That looks like a draw.
Is it Watford or who's at home? Brighton.
Brighton, yeah.
I reckon it can be a draw.
United and Southampton.
I'll go United just because of
Score.
United 9-0. No.
I'll probably go 2-1 or 3. Actually, I'll go 2-1 United.
I'm gonna go 1-0 to United.
I got 4-2.
Is someone writing mine down? Because I already forget mine.
I have mine written down.
Yeah,
what happened to writing everybody's down? You should be writing.
No, but I already had mine written down. I told you to do this already. But I told you because remember we were talking about it yesterday, Chronix. And I said to you, I already have mine written down. But who's Spurs playing again?
Wolves.
I got Spurs 2-0.
Yeah, I've got Tottenham 3-1.
I'll go 2-0 to Spurs as well.
I just want to see how Nuno's going to go against his old club. Like, Nuno would know the weak points of that whole squad. He literally built that squad. I got Chelsea 3-1.
I got Chelsea 2-1.
Yeah,
That one I've
I've
already-
got them 3-1 as well. I reckon Lukaku will score a brace.
Ooh, I don't know.
I reckon
I'm looking
Lukaku or
into-
Werner, one of them's gonna score a brace.
I'm saying.
Because
Werner
I feel like
scores.
people forget that Lukaku assists a lot as well.
Yeah, I'm going Werner goal and Jorginho penalty, and then just someone to score for Arsenal.
Lukaku, come on, just say it.
Nah, I don't think. Lukaku
You
will
want
score.
to say
Lukaku will score. Bro,
No,
if they... All you have to do is do a long throw-in. He's gonna bully him in the air.
Unless they give Lukaku the penalty, which they won't. But I'm
And then last game is who?
West Ham and Leicester, which will
I
be
got
I
West.
got West Ham.
I got West Ham 3-2.
Yeah, I got West Ham 1-0.
I've got West Ham 2-1.
I
That's a
reckon.
good
I
question.
reckon it's gonna be. I reckon this week's gonna be high goals again. Because the thing is, now it's less structured. Because it's only the start of the season, which means there's more goals. Like, I can't really see a 0-0 draw happening in any of these.
Yeah, I don't think I named one draw this week. I didn't.
Yeah, I got West Ham 3-2.
I'm gonna put mine to 2-1 now. I said 1-0, but I'm thinking 2-1 to West Ham.
Oh, Leicester will score.
Yeah.
Like, as long as Vardy's there, Leicester score somehow. Like,
I
I love that. Woo! I love that. His celebration against Wolves. Bro, Vardy is such a troll, man. Vardy's one of my favourite players. Bro.
Chelsea have Liverpool next week. Fuck.
That's not that hard of a game.
I think it will test. I reckon it will test us.
I reckon it's going to test Liverpool more than years.
Yeah, true.
Because yous are going to test... Oh my god, Lukaku versus Virgil. That's going to be a fucking dream to watch. And then, who's the other defender? Who did they play this last week? I don't remember who they played.
Konate?
No, Konate didn't play.
Kabak?
I don't think they own Kabak. I think Kabak's on... Like, he came on
last
loan.
time I heard he was on loan.
Oh, okay.
Um,
It was Matip. It was Matip. I remember.
Yeah. Bro, what was so interesting was seeing fucking hell. Was seeing Klopp talk about them. Klep. Like, I got Klopp and Pep confused. Klep. What was interesting was hearing him. I was listening to his press conference before the game, and he was saying about they were talking about you must have really missed Virgil, and he's like, what made me laugh? He was like, yes, of course we missed Virgil, but as well we missed Matip, Joe. He goes, do you remember those guys? The guys that won us the Champions League, like they're part of the team as well. It wasn't just Virgil. I feel like they don't understand how important like Matip and Gomez are to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Like they're just as important as Virgil.
Yeah.
I noticed like when Matip was gone, like they played horrible. Like yeah, Virgil was gone. They still played alright though. But when Matip and Joe were gone, like I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen to Liverpool this year.
I guess we'll see.
You're excited. What do you think of PSG right now?
Scary, but they all have to mesh together, I reckon.
It'll take some time for him to gel.
Oh, we're talking about this. Me and Chronix were talking about this yesterday, because this guy on our live stream was talking about PSG.
Yeah.
Who do you think the leader of PSG is?
Marquinhos, I reckon.
He's his captain, but
Wow,
you saying that because he's
is-
captain or?
No, I reckon he's a good leader.
Like, do you reckon my thing is, are Ramos and Messi gonna take a seat back?
I don't know.
Because they've both been leaders of their clubs for decades.
Something tells me Messi might, but I don't think Ramos will.
I think Ramos is gonna overtake Marquinhos. Because for me, I saw when that Ramos came in. Ramos, bro, Man United needed Ramos.
Yeah.
Ramos is that player. He's like a Silva.
Yeah.
Think about it. Why is Marquinhos so well in Brazil? Because he's got Thiago Silva there. Telling him, oi, you stay here. Look what he did for you. Huh?
He say, you stay here, I got my side.
Yeah. But have you noticed, like, it's like that's what's so good about Godin and Jimenez? Like, their combination. And it's like, I think...
Plus, obviously, the being the same nationality does help as well.
Yeah, but, like, you see that with them, though. Like, Marquinhos would be like... For me, Marquinhos is the hothead. And see, now you're going to have Marquinhos and Ramos. They're both hotheads.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where they kind of bring in Kapembe. Because Kapembe is very calm. He doesn't really... He is a hothead at times, but not all the time.
Yeah.
And not only that, who's taking penalties?
Most likely Ramos.
Who's taking penalties? Ramos, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe?
Hopefully not Mbappe.
Oh, that's rude.
Still on his ass about that.
Bro, if I was Arsenal, I would give Saka penalty roll.
Yeah.
And if someone asks why, so then he can learn. Make him learn. Like, be like, oi, we trust you. Who does take penalties for them? Oba, right?
Usually Oba or Xhaka.
Yeah.
Arsenal need to buy it. Alright, if you were to sign 3 players for Arsenal and pretend you're not Chelsea fans, because then it's not buyers. You were the manager of Arsenal. There's only, I don't know how long there is till transfer deadline. Who would
end of August.
Who would you buy to, like, help their team? Like, what do you think they're missing in their squad?
To me, obviously an attacker, obviously a striker, obviously a creative.
Are they missing a striker though?
I think they're missing someone that's creating for the striker.
But that's where they got Smith Rowe.
Yeah.
And plus to give him the number 10 role is as well as especially
For me, it's defensive.
I reckon they need another goalkeeper as well. Especially
for me, it's goalkeeper.
They were linked with Ramsdale.
He's horrible. I don't get why they would get him. They might as well just go for Rulli.
Yeah.
At least Rulli did well in the fucking Europa League. He did
backup keeper to Asensio.
Didn't he do well in the Super Cup?
Yeah.
Who was the goalkeeper in the Super Cup?
Rulli.
Was it him or Asensio?
I didn't watch it.
So how did he go in pens? Was he alright?
Yeah, he saved.
Because he's a good keeper, man. He's a good keeper. So, but anyway, I reckon they need I know they just bought White, but they need a centre back, real centre back. Yeah. They should, bro. If I had enough money, I would wipe their whole squad. Like besides a few of them. To me, a perfect partnership for Arsenal. I don't know if you agree with this. I reckon this would be a sick combination. Tarkowski and what's his name? Not Ben White. Fucking no, the other guy from Brighton.
Lewis Dunk.
That's an Arsenal That's an Arsenal partnership.
What a teams.
Huh?
Yeah, no. I reckon that'd be a great combination for pretty much any team though.
Like, because one's quick, one's slow. They work off each other. Tarkowski's more of the quicker, agile player. And know that they're both amazing in the air.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure Dunk scores a couple of goals off headers.
Yeah, no, he would.
It's the same as Tarkowski. Midfield. I would bring back Torreira. I really don't understand why Torreira has not gotten a chance under Arteta.
I hate Torreira because I hated coming up against him. He was just a menace to burst.
In what? In FIFA?
No, like watching Chelsea.
Oh, yeah. Like you know how they talk about we need a defensive mid? Like, you just have Torreira.
Yeah.
Like what? Like, and a lot of people are going to say, oh, you're just biased because you're Uruguay. No, but I just don't understand how he doesn't fit their squad at all.
Where did he go again?
He was at Atletico.
For the loan.
And now he's back at Arsenal. But, like, to me is, how do you play El Neni over him? Like, how? You're telling me he's better? You're telling me El Neni's better than him? Fuck off. I wouldn't believe you. It's funny because do you know what happened when they bought him? Like, do you know the season before? Like when they bought him, did you hear how many what he did the year that in Sampdoria?
No.
Yeah, you were showing me.
He scored 20 goals. 6 of them were from free kicks.
Jeez.
Me and this guy were watching his highlights. Because if you remember that year on FIFA, Torreira got informs like that.
And his like stats from everything when it came to clearances, interceptions, he was like
in the 90s. Yeah.
In the top 5, top 10 without it, like easily. Top 5.
He got a team of the year, and his team of the year was one of the best cards in that FIFA.
Yeah.
And it's just weird because it's like, what did that coach do that these other coaches aren't doing? Like, how do you go from scoring 6 to 8 free kicks a season to you're not even an option on free kicks? But if you watch when he plays for Uruguay, he doesn't take free kicks, but whenever he has a chance to shoot, it's a good shot. He's got a shot. For a little guy, he's got a fucking strong shot on him, which is crazy because most little players don't have good shots.
Unless you're Insigne.
Huh?
I said unless you're Insigne.
Yeah, but as well, he can't finish for a bar soap. But yeah, who else would you sign? Like, who would you sign? Like, to be honest, I'm really shocked they haven't gone for Basuma. They got a chance to go for. They got a chance to go for Owa for 20 mil. I would take Owa for 20 mil. City, get him now. Even though we don't need him, just get him, so that no one else can have him.
Yeah, but just sell him later.
Hey man, you can't talk, fucking Chelsea. Oh, Icardi, but you just loan everyone. So, talk to Van Ginkel. How's Van Ginkel doing? Fucking poor cunt. Oh, yeah.
Even Piers on.
You can come back. Oh no, bye. Oh, you can come back. Bye. Fuck you.
It's finally out of
Probably the worst one is Piers on out of the whole bunch.
Yeah, he's never actually played for Chelsea at all.
He has 2013 season.
No, the worst one. There was one that hasn't played, and I forget who it was.
I think he came on for that 8-0 win against Aston Villa.
Pearson played. He played a couple Champions League games actually. Because I remember him. He's actually a really good player as well. Like, who else did he play for? Because I swear I've seen him play in the Prem.
He played a lot of his time when he was loaned out. He played in the La Liga last time I remember.
He played in the German league because I remember him getting a team of the year or team of informs. He got a couple of informs. But anyway, I guess this is where we'll finish it. So after this first game, is there anything that stood out for you? Was there any teams that shocked you?
Not really.
For me, it's only Brentford.
Besides that, I'd probably say that one too.
Pogba shocked me.
And the four assists from Pogba.
Yeah.
But I hate to be an arsehole, but isn't that expected? Not
and now you're trying to be the
No, but it is. No, but it is.
Yeah.
If De Bruyne did that, everyone would be like, oh, it's just De Bruyne doing what he does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Pogba is one of the most hated people in Premier League.
Yeah. Bro,
That's why
him and Bruno.
Pogba, no, Bruno's not hated. Bruno's loved by the media. That they didn't even bring up fucking Scholes didn't even bring up Pogba's name. I've never been so disgusted, and I'm not a United fan. No. Wait, after the when they did after the game, Paul Scholes was like, "Oh, Bruno played amazing. Fred, this and that." He completely ignored Pogba.
Yeah, no, because I don't know. He always.
Because he's jealous because he didn't play like him. That's the reality. Because the reality is Pogba is what Scholes never was. Pogba's a superstar, bro.
Yeah, I can't remember what pundit it was. I don't remember.
Probably Souness.
I think it was.
That guy's a fuckwit.
Every single game Pogba played, even if he played well, he was like, you gotta ask yourself, where was Pogba in this game?
Yeah, Souness.
Yeah, Souness.
Yeah. Chronix's mate.
Liverpool player.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking like Kenny Dalglish or something, but it wasn't.
Nah, Dalglish is never like that, man. Dalglish.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever done that type of job anyway.
I knew it was a former Liverpool player. That's all I remember.
Yeah, he's a dickhead.
Former Liverpool player and captain as well.
Didn't he play for Spurs as well? Like, why do I recognize his name with Spurs? Might as well. Alright, if they don't buy Kane, who do you reckon City should buy?
Are they gonna buy anybody?
I would go for Richarlison or Lewin. I would honestly go for. I love DCL. I reckon he's one of the best strikers in the Prem. What?
The fuck?
I don't know. But yeah, what do you reckon? Who do you reckon City should get if they can't get Kane?
City. Realistically, if you guys could get him, I'd honestly probably say go for.
I do not know what just happened. Don't mind.
Go for Haaland or whatever.
We won't be able to get Haaland. If we were, we would have got him by now.
Yeah, I reckon you would have.
But as well, City are never willing to spend that much money on a player. I've said this. I don't get it. We spent it on Grealish.
Spent money on who was the most for you?
Grealish.
Ruben Diaz. And Grealish, obviously.
Grealish is the most expensive now out of all of our players.
Wasn't it before Diaz? Wasn't it Cancelo?
Actually
no. He's got no. I think he's got Cancelo pretty cheap.
No, we got Cancelo cheap. I think it was.
They've done the swap deal. Swap deal for thing
with Danilo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Diaz. And then after him, it would have been Sterling. I think Sterling was up there as well. Because then you remember everyone's like, "Wow, how are you spending that much money on Sterling?"
Yeah.
At that time, it was like what you bought him for, like 60 mil.
Around that, yes.
50.
Bro, people forget we bought him at the age of 19.
Yeah.
Like, and people are like, "That's so expensive." I'm like, bro, that's a bargain. For like 50 to 60 mil for a 19-year-old. And as well, you gotta remember what Sterling did for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Like those years. Like he was one of the best players in the Prem. As in his position at that time.
Yeah, he was.
But yeah.
I hate to say it.
What's another striker?
Honestly,
I don't see them getting Haaland or Kane. Because now Kane's price is going to be more expensive because we lost the Spurs.
I'm thinking maybe someone from the freaking French league. You guys could, like, besides Mbappe, you guys could go for.
I would honestly.
Dolberg play there.
Who?
Dolberg.
Yeah, I would honestly go for Pau Torres because he would be cheaper. He's not that bad of a striker. Is it Pat
Yeah.
Torres?
Nah, Pat Torres is a defender.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Gerard Moreno.
Jared Moreno, yeah, that's the one.
I was like,
To be honest, he
Pat
would be a
Torres?
good signing. He would be a good signing for Laporte if we get rid of him. Apparently, we want him, Pau Torres. Which, to be honest, he suits.
Ruben Diaz and
He
Torres together.
he suits City's team.
Yeah.
But I would go for Gerard Moreno. I would have went for Andre Silva. I'm really shocked we didn't actually go for him.
He signed.
I know who he signed to.
We'll discuss
Leipzig. But I would have liked him, mate.
Why not just give Gabriel Jesus a chance?
Because he's not going to do it. And he's not. For example, when he plays for Brazil, he plays with another 9.
Yeah.
He either plays with Firmino or he plays with Gabriel Barbosa. Batigo. But yeah. I'll go if they want someone if they can't get Kane and they want someone similar to Kane, I would go for Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah.
Calvert-Lewin's tall. He's good in the air. Bro, Calvert-Lewin. Imagine Calvert-Lewin at City. Look how many goals he scores for fucking Everton. Yeah. Or you go for his counterpart, Richarlison.
Yeah.
Why not buy the player that plays well with Gabriel Jesus?
True. And
the thing with Richarlison, he can play left, he can play right, he can play centre. Richarlison can play anywhere on the park. The only problem is he's probably going to be around 40 mil, 50 at least. Why not buy him and Calvert-Lewin for the price of Kane?
Yeah.
I even said this to him. They should just get Dzeko back. Like, honestly. Like he reckons, I remember before he said Tammy, but I don't see Tammy working for City.
Well, I don't think that was
Bamford could work for City actually, but another one for me is Watkins, but I highly doubt Villa would let go of Watkins. Yeah. I'm thinking Prem players.
What about Tony, like an Ivan Tony?
I haven't seen enough of him yet.
Yeah.
I have to see more. I would have got. Do you know, honestly, I hate to say it, Oba would be a perfect replacement. But I reckon the reason Oba's playing so bad is because he doesn't want to be there anymore. He's sick of carrying them. But as well, he could be like a Torres where he's just done.
Yeah, true.
The perfect replacement is Kane, but it's so expensive.
Well, apparently Aguero wants to leave Barcelona.
Apparently, have you heard about his injury?
No, what happened?
He's injured for like 5 months.
Jeez.
And he had to have surgery.
Damn. Well, I heard he wanted to leave. Apparently.
He got injured at Messi. This is the weirdest fucking thing.
Messi's departure.
Yeah.
How? Walking down the stairs?
Training, apparently.
I don't know. Apparently he got injured at Messi's departure. I don't know how. He hugged him and he fell. I don't know. Like,
Nah,
you know what? Another one would be Icardi.
Yeah.
But Icardi is like Balotelli. He's a fucking hothead. And I don't see Pep working well with hotheads because he didn't like Ibra.
No, yeah.
He only liked Eto. Who doesn't like Eto? Eto's one of the fucking greatest strikers of all time. But yeah, is there anyone else? Nah, I feel like those are the 2 teams that... Alright, actually one more. You have to sign a CDM for United. Who are you going for?
Milinkovic-Savic.
Ooh.
Savage.
Yeah.
Fuck, I haven't heard that name in ages.
I reckon he would go off in the Prem, I reckon.
He would.
Phoenix? I got mine.
Realistically, if we could, I'd fucking take probably one of Bayern Munich's players.
You want mine?
Probably Goretzka or Kimmich if I could.
I would go for Renato Sanchez. 40 mil?
Even that too. Yeah.
Renato Sanchez with Pogba? Are you kidding me? Raw! Because the thing is, like, he can do both. He can be... To be honest, if we're being realistic, they can literally play one player there, but he keeps on sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
Fucking... How do you say his name?
Imagine, Fred and him together as well. That'd be fucking pretty good too.
Bro, Renato Sanchez for 40. To be honest, my ideal person, if it wasn't him, it would be a lot. Like Leicester would fucking ask for a lot. Would be Ndidi. Ndidi is perfect. Ndidi reminds me of Kante back in Leicester, but no offense to Kante, I feel like he's better. That technically, he's a better passer than Kante. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's better at everything else that Kante isn't really good at.
Yeah.
Like, for example,
he's more complete.
Yeah. Do you agree with that, Connie?
Kante has just fucking...
Like, Kante in FIFA, all you can use him is to tackle. Passing the ball, he's horrible. Even though Kante's not that bad at passing.
Yeah.
They just put him bad as a...
Ndidi would be... Like, I would see Ndidi would even work. Apparently, Arsenal want Renato. Because his transfer market's only 40 mil.
Yeah.
Which isn't...
Coming from winning the League One as well.
I know that he's played in the Prem.
Yeah.
Like, do people forget that? Yeah, but... Bruh, he flopped at 18.
That whole Swansea team flopped.
Yeah, but
no.
At 18.
But especially coming from the champions Bayern Munich.
But
adjust to another league.
But at 18 though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. He's only 22. Like,
why yelling?
But of course he's gonna flop at 18. How many? Can you name me a good player at 18?
That hasn't flopped yet.
Yes.
Probably Jude Bellingham.
Because he ain't 18, he's 17. Have you seen about his brother?
I think he's 18 now.
Have you seen about his brother? His 16-year-old brother played for Birmingham on the weekend.
Of course. No.
He's gonna get another jersey number retired, mate. Just watch.
Oh, I swear.
Just watch, yeah. Another jersey number retired.
But yeah, bro, like, it's ridiculous. But you can't count Jude. Jude doesn't count. He's not 18. Actually, you never know. We haven't seen this year. What happens if he flops this year?
True.
How's Saka?
His birthday's in August.
Yeah, he's 18.
He was 18 in June.
Yeah, mate, he's 18.
Yeah, in the Euros.
He didn't play.
He hasn't played.
Yeah,
so we have to wait till till June next year to see how. How's Saka?
19.
Because even Saka has fallen at 18.
19 now.
Greenwood, we have Greenwood. He's been good. Come on.
He hasn't been consistent though.
I guess.
He's 19.
How old was Lukaku at West Brom?
At West Brom, he was. I think he was
19 or 20.
How old was Abraham? I think Abraham was 9. That wasn't even in the Prem, but
at Villa.
At Villa, I think he was 19 or 20. No, he would have been 20 because he's 23 now. I think.
But yeah, like, there's not many 18-year-olds that boss the Prem. I can't even think of one. What? Foden. But Foden wasn't bossing the Prem. He's playing with the best squad in the fucking league. Of course he's going to boss it.
Yeah. Like,
no one has gone to a small club like that besides probably Lukaku and Boston.
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of a good loan that someone sent out that played amazing at the age of 18 or 19.
Yeah, no, I can't either, really.
Besides Lukaku.
Yeah.
Like, Lukaku carried West Brom that year. Even him at Everton, he carried the fuck out of Everton.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made Moyes get that job at fucking, what's their name?
United.
Wait, was he under Moyes or was he under
Roberto Martinez.
Roberto Martinez, because I was thinking, I'm like, wait, that might not be right. Anyway, we're done. I'm keen to see what's going to happen this week. Let me check the games again, because I want to see which games I'll probably do a watch along to.
I'm definitely doing the Chelsea one.
I'm probably going to do the 6 games. So City, Leeds, Brentford, and all that, because that shit's fun because there's more than one game to watch.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll probably do all of the Saturday games besides Brighton and Watford. And then we'll be back for the United and Southampton, right? I would assume all of us would be part of that. Right?
What one is that?
United and Southampton at 11.
12, it's at 12, or yeah?
11
Is that the
p.m.
one- Saturday or
Sunday.
So Chelsea would be right after, pretty much.
Right after. Ooh, there's 2. You got that, and then Wolves and Tottenham at the same time.
Ooh. Okay.
And then you got Chelsea, yeah, right after that.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll join for those, yeah, for sure.
If you're feeling better, obviously.
Yeah.
I'll confirm my spot right now for the United Southampton.
I'll watch the Arsenal and Chelsea. That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't know. I'll watch them just because I want to hear it. Oh, I hate it. I can't listen to it because I have to listen. You know what? I'm gonna use my other headphones and these. I want to hear the atmosphere of Anfield.
Yeah.
I love Anfield. Anfield's my favourite ground in the Prem. Besides West Ham's old ground, which they destroyed.
Oh, don't come Upton Park, right?
Yeah, Upton Park.
Yeah.
And the same as Arsenal's old ground. I loved Arsenal's old ground. Highbury was amazing.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Highbury.
Probably the most up there with Liverpool when it comes to the most buzzing stadium.
You know who's got a mad? I love Leicester's.
I like Goodison Park.
The fucking clapping shit that they have.
Yeah.
Brighton's got a good crowd as well. Ooh, oh wait, are Leeds at home? Oh, Leeds at home.
Are they?
Yeah, Leeds are at home. Oh, yes!
Ellen Road, is it? Yeah.
Against Everton. Oh, that's gonna be a good game. That's the game I'm watching. Fuck City's game. I don't care. I'm watching that game. Because that'll be a sick atmosphere.
Oh.
But anyway, we hope y'all enjoy this. We'll be back. I don't know. I reckon if we might be able to, we might be able to do it on like a bit earlier, like in the week, like a Tuesday or something, like right after.
Right after the game, maybe.
Yeah, or Wednesday.
The match prediction, or even just a match analysis highlight.
Or even like today, because today's not that bad, because it's like literally right up the next day.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm excited. It was a great week last weekend of the Prem. Like I feel sorry for the people that actually didn't get to watch the games. Like, sorry, Tarkin. Yeah, like because even Chronics, we were both buzzing after the weekend games.
Hey, I could have been worse and not had any internet still.
True, thanks. But yeah, man, like I'm excited to see who's gonna win. Let's see who's gonna win the first game. Liverpool and Burnley. Gonna be good. But yeah, if y'all like this, give this a thumbs up. None of that. Comment if you want to see more. Subscribe. And remember, keep living a crazy life. And stay blessed.
Post notifications on too. Come on.
Yeah. And do all that shit.
The latest.
And as well, we'll see you on the live stream. I'll probably put a schedule up on Twitch so then people know. But yeah,